I'm gonna start taking it. That Saturday, just to piss her off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
If I had to work Saturday.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. Leighton Vander Esch, third in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that takes us from second to third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What'd you say?
Handoff comes to Peterson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Who? Yeah, because she's trying to get them food stamps.
This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Yep. Yep. I don't know. But you know I got that special order tomorrow too, right?
They'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
I am in the morning.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right.
To the other one, face that up. Like I said, I'm gonna be there. I'm not leaving. I'm staying just like you, buddy. I don't know why they think I don't be doing nothing.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Because I can hear a voice. So I'm going to hang up and call you back. Bye.
Here's a 2nd and 5 from the 25. Throwing, Prescott. flush to his right. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And getting our first update now from Nashville. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Prescott on first down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down at 17. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. After 1-7, RDA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Marr now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. He's going to place this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's 3rd and 4.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the gun, Haskins on third down. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott.
Yeah.
Caught left side by Cobb. A good pickup there, a 22.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlight showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Okay, saying that, you got to get up at 5. You got to get up at 3.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points out. As might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, it's Elliott. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Did Megan call you already?
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's got it. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, as the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Didn't she get her a job there?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. 14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. first and 10. It's Haskins. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Switch up.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I know how to catch you.
And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Second down, Haskins. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
That's where you put your transfer into? Yeah, but that's not
so Prescott and the Cowboys with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Prescott to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
The throw over the middle taken in. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's caught inside the 20s. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
So they just fill it
and this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They already got Delhi people.
On play action, Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pass Haskins will throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that'll bring up second down. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And it's third down. Haskins going to throw again. And now another one thrown incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start on the ground with Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Nope.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
On second down and 4. Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Prescott now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for them.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott, his pass caught at the 4. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back
I got the
and see the ball
number
coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can make a play on the football.
Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys let go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he came for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
That's why she can't write nobody up. That's what they said.
Here we go, G. Here I come again.
First play of the drive is a run to Thompson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Termination right
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
And let them know I have a deli manager that
from the gun on 3rd down. Haskins, Jordan Reed has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7.
She probably don't do it now,
10.
but 3-4 when she first got there.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson, and he is going to lose yardage here. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins, throw left side complete. It's Thompson. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means that this is intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way. And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
You need to say something, because I already said something.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I'm sending it to you right now.
This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Hold on.
Lawrence showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Pressure and down he goes again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's everything in one.
The Redskins on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
It's in a text message.
Now Haskins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Randy Gregory. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hello.
Here's Tressway now as he's on for the 5th time here today. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Favoritism?
Now Austin. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Talk face to face.
They find some open field here. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener.
That's me.
No way.
All that's me until it says confidentiality.
Is there something
and then that's him
much
saying
bigger
got
about
my word,
0-2
bro.
than 0-1?
Should I screenshot it? Is that
Here's
better?
the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media are going to talk about
that was
hard
a
it is
copy
to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now Haskins on 1st down. They will find Davis on the left side, complete.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Haskins.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Haskins on 3rd down. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And he hits his man, Matthews. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Because it's a process.
Nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
I'm going to send him a screenshot of
it. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cowboys, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Landover.